And now we have your EPWA general consent items. We have several items there, 5A, 1 through 5, but we do have, we'd like to pull item 1 and 2 for a presentation. First one is presentation on the Smart Choice Opt-Out Program. And actually, Glenn, you're going to give the second one too, correct? Which is the consideration approval. We'll get to that after you get through this.
Yes. First of all, I wanted to talk about the opt-out program. Of course, as we near the installation of our smart meters, we know that some customers will want to opt out of the Smart Choice program, so we want to make sure we have the mechanism and the rate rider in place to do that. So what we're looking at is a consideration for an opt-out program that sets up all the requirements and availability of that rider. First of all, this will be, I do want to point out, a lot of utilities across the nation that have already installed smart meters have seen about 0.2 to 0.5% of their customers opt out. For Edmond Electric, that would be about 1 to 200 customers total. So that's what we would be servicing under this opt-out rate. The availability of this will be for single-family residential customers, water and or electric service only. Two of them that I want to say there's an exception for is if they have solar or if in the future we're going to adopt a residential time of use rate. Those will not be eligible for this because a lot of that data that the smart meters can collect, we want to be able to tie that to market pricing, our wholesale market pricing, and that data is invaluable for that, so we want to make an exception for those two customer classes. One thing under this rate, we do have water-only customers, we have electric-only customers, and we have water and electric customers. If a water and electric customer opts out, they opt out of both, not just electric or water. It's a all or nothing. So that is one thing I want to point out. Fees associated with it, as I pointed out earlier, most utilities see about 0.2 to 0.5%. I projected 1% to calculate these costs. They're based upon our cost to provide the services associated with keeping those on a manual read system. First of all, there would be an $85 one-time enrollment fee. That covers the initial cost to go out and change the smart meter back out to a non-communicating meter, and then all the associated back office work that UCS has to do to process that data, get it back into our billing system using the old handheld systems and the current systems. The other one would be a $15 manual reading and processing fee. That's associated with, like I said, the hardware and software we're maintaining that would go away if we had no opt-outs. It also covers, there's some additional work that UCS will have to do because most of this will be automated under the Smart Choice program with the new meters, and this will be kind of a carryover of an old legacy system associated with it. That's what that covers. Meter upgrades, one other thing I want to point out, a lot of people, we still have some of the old analog electromechanical meters on our system, the old dials and spinning disc meters. Those are antiquated technology. Throughout this process, we're going to change all those out. I know we will hit some people who want to opt out that have these meters. If they do choose to opt out, we will replace those meters with a non-communicating electronic meter. That's what we've been using for about the last 15 years. So they're nothing new. They record the exact same data as a smart meter. The only difference is they don't have the radio to pass that back to us in a timely manner. So we will have to go out and manually read those. But you will see that change if you choose to opt out. It is not a smart meter. It is just an electronic meter. So with that, I will ask if there are any questions.
Council, any questions from?
Just about you might have already mentioned this, just about everybody else that has smart meters has this opt-out program, correct?
Yes, for comparison, OG&E, a lot of people look to OG&E for comparison to us. Their enrollment fee is $115. Their monthly manual reading fee is $15.66.
So both of ours are lower than theirs?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, thank you. That was item 5A1 under EPWA. How about 5A2, consideration approval of resolution number
8-22.
8-22, modifying the Edmond electric rates and adding certain rate rider language.
That's just changing our electric rates to encompass what Mr. Fisher just talked about.